Hello everyone and welcome back to more FE7 Japanese Hector Hard Mode Ironman. In the last stream, we got Raven, we did that map, and we did most of the Port of Badon. The only thing we didn't do here is finish the arena grinding. That's what we're going to be doing today, because I just didn't have the time to finish it. But I did have enough time to actually do the required part of the map, if you will. So I figured I might as well start it, and we can finish this today, and probably do the boat map as well, and not lose on the boat map, because we've got a much better team this time. We got a much better team, so I think we should easily be able to do this. Now, I will say the one thing that I do have concerns over in this stream, what I do have concerns over is that I don't know why, but I got a bad feeling. I have a very bad feeling. Well, okay, not so much anymore, but I have a bad feeling we're gonna. I feel like I'm gonna lose Raven to like a 1% crit to a Pegasus in the arena, because we know they have crit on him. Hey, Hidden. So my one fear for the stream that I have a bad feeling might happen is that Raven might just go up into a Pegasus in the arena, and just get crit. And the problem is he doesn't take a crit. Like, he doesn't survive a crit. Currently, he doesn't. Hopefully, since Pegasi are not that common in the arena, since they're not that common in the arena, we either just won't run into any that have crit, or just won't run into any at all. Because that's really my main concern in the arena with him, is just that he might run into a Pegasus. Because ordinarily they aren't that scary. Pegasi are not that scary in the arena, but when they have crit, they kind of are. 7-10, let's try this. Okay, that's a brick, and that's a good easy start. Oh, okay, yeah, let's go crit him. All right, that's a great start. That is ideal, but when are these streams ideal? Yeah, true. And we're probably are gonna find some Pegasi in the arena, but hopefully before then we get more defense. Actually, defense isn't the greatest to get in the arena. Ideally luck. We want luck. 660, we can try this. That's a soldier. At least soldiers do lose lances like pegs, but they don't have any crit on you. So not that scary. Because usually, if you know you're dying, you can just get out, you know. You can just get out if you know that you're gonna die. Like here. I can just get out. See? Good call that I got out. He should have hit that, but it's a good thing. It's a good thing that I had that ready. I need to buy more. Wait, didn't I buy more items? I think I did. Someone bought wait, actually no. Did no one buy items? Oh, you got the. Okay, you got it. I was like, where are items? There we go. You don't top him off, do you? Well, that's annoying. Yeah, so hopefully... Okay, 630, that's probably an armor. Usually the low 600s are armors, and you don't usually want to fight them. I think anything below like 650 is usually an armor. Of course, it's no guarantee. You can find a Myrmidon like 710 or something, although they're usually at the higher ones. Soldier, we probably should be able to kill this guy. The only reason we weren't able to kill the last one is because we got really bad RNG. But we should be able to kill these guys. See? I saw a video of the Raven Priscilla support in English. I don't even remember what it is, to be honest. I don't really remember how it goes. It's been so long since I've actually read the support, instead of just skip through it, or played it in Japanese, so I don't know what they're actually saying. Okay, that's not a great level. Can't make the stream today, and my dad hit the water line. The water line? Like he burst a pipe or something? Or is that like... Is that slang? Like, I can't even tell. That sounds like slang, but I'm honestly not even sure. I've just never heard that before. Priscilla wants to... Wait, she actually wants to marry Raven. That's really weird. What is this? Is this a Myrmidon? I think it's a Myrmidon. Okay, let's see, like, they have crit on me, but they're not that scary. I can probably kill this guy. Yeah, we can. It's gonna leak if we don't do... Oh, I see. I see. Yeah, no, that's understandable. That's understandable if you need to miss stream for. Wow, that's a bad level. That's a really bad level. But I guess you'd like that because it's res. But no, that's a really bad level. He could have at least gotten luck or something to at least sort of make up for that. Res is just freaking terrible, though. Res is just awful on him. He's not really supposed to have res, and so that just makes it just not work. Even I know that's not good. Yeah, and your name is Res Best Stat. I see te ono, which means axe. So okay, it's a pirate. Anything with an axe, I'm fine with. Because axes are just free EXP for him. Literally no risk. They don't have any chance of critting him or anything like that. I love it. Just more axe guys. I would love that. More axe guys. We just need more axe guys. Just feed all the axe guys to Raven. Res doesn't help when you get crit by... Yeah, exactly. What is what I was saying? At least get luck. At least get luck. Okay, Shaman. Maybe it will come in handy. Okay, I think you can do this. I was actually a bit dicey because 87% is not super accurate. It is accurate that more often than not he should hit, but if he didn't hit that, he could have very well died. So usually when he's up against mages, his accuracy is in like 95% plus or something. Which of course even that can miss, but it's like the odds of that missing are so low that you're just really unlucky if that misses. I probably should not have gambled on 87% in that. So rank up, better give a killing edge and he'll cook. The problem is you can't really choose weapons in the arena. They just sort of give you whatever crap the game decides that you get. Which, in the case of player units, is usually just an iron weapon. Which I guess could be worse. They could give you a steel weapon. A steel weapon would probably be worse, honestly. 650, we'll try it. Okay, that's a Myrmidon, I think. Pretty weak one. Yeah, I'm fine with this. He does face crit, but it's really not that scary. He also doesn't get double. I think he does double, doesn't he? Okay, please get a barrel level this time. At least get lock. Okay, strength and defense. That's interesting. Actually, defense is kind of bad. Defense is kind of bad. Like, normally it's pretty good. But in the arena, it's actually not that good. Because the higher defense you get, the stronger weapons that enemies in the arena will have. So you actually don't want that. You actually do not want higher defense in the arena. This is actually a pretty defense-blessed Raven, I think. Raven's defense growth is only 25%. It's not that high. But on the other hand, if he gets enough defense, he might actually be able to avoid dying to a crit to a Peg Knight. So it could be worse. Yeah, it could certainly have been worse. Like that was definitely a better level than the previous one. He really needs some luck. That's what he really needs to level right now. His other stats are fine. He doesn't really need that much skill. His speed is great. Even his strength's okay. Although I do want him to level strength. But what he really needs to work on is that luck. That luck is what he needs right now. Because he's one peg crit away from dying. He's just one unlucky encounter away from dying. Like, these little Myrmidons aren't that scary because they just don't do much damage. Shaman. Oh, we got another Shaman here. Oh my god! Why did this Shaman have crit on him? I'm getting out of here right now. No, I'm not chancing that. No. Like, what the heck? I've never seen Shamans have crit on him. I think it's because he's getting so much defense. That might be it. I've never seen a Shaman have crit on him. I've never seen a Shaman have crit on him. Not even once. Not even once. I didn't think they even had a chance to crit him. That is really scary. Because all it takes is just an unlucky... What is that? Yeah, I think you've been leveling your defense a little too much, buddy. You've been leveling that defense a little too much. And not enough of that luck. These enemies are a lot scarier now, all of a sudden. They're way scarier than they should be. They all have a bunch of crit on them now. 650? Oh, no. No, you're not a... Well, okay, at least I don't die to one crit. But now I die to a crit. Yeah, no, this is really bad. This is really bad. Like, the game suddenly decided, once he hit 9 defense, it suddenly said, nope, you're gonna face crit from everything now. I don't know why it decided to up the crit on everything, but I don't like it. Oh, watch this guy also have crit on him. We just can't do this, I don't think. We're gonna risk getting him crit at some point. Mages are, like, anima mages are already scary enough as is. They're scary enough as is, and you give them crit? They can one-shot pretty much anything with a crit. Nothing has that good a res. And they're very accurate, too. I don't know if we can continue doing this, just farm for axes. It's too risky, because there's no guarantee. There's no guarantee you'll find an axe user. There's no guarantee. There's not like a set, like, there are certain numbers in the arena where it's more likely you'll find an axe user, but there's no guarantee you'll find one. Like, sure, the low 700s is more likely you'll find an axe user, I found, but that's no guarantee. I could still just run into a Pegasus Knight that has like a 3% crit chance on me and just one-shot me. Like, I'm playing a dangerous numbers game here if all these guys have crit on me. There's probably some weird arena mechanic that's causing this, where it's doing like some calculation, and it's seeing that I have just the right arrangement of stats that actually screws them over. Because I've never had a Raven with this much defense at this level. Sure, maybe when he's like level 20, maybe promoted or something like that, he'll have like 9 defense. I've never had a Raven that's this defensive this early on, though. You think it's a good thing, and outside the arena, it is a pretty good thing. In the arena now, that is a completely different ball game. This is like the worst thing you could possibly level, actually. Because like I said, what getting defenses does, I assume res is probably the same, although he probably doesn't have enough res for the game to really see that as an issue. But what the game sees, I think, is that he's tankier, and it's trying to go in for his low luck. It's trying to go and capitalize on his low luck and try to get a crit. I can believe you, because Raven is average 6 defense at this level. Yeah, so I think maybe like his stats are just aligned in such a weird way that the game decided to up the crit chance. I'll try one more time. I'll try one more. But if I face crit again on this next bet, I'm just quitting right here. Oh, that is terrifying. That is terrifying. Yeah, we're getting out. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. Everything has crit on him now. I have never seen this happen before. And I don't even have that much money. I don't even have that much money now. I don't even have that much money. Because I just wasted like the last 3,000 gold or so on these. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like the fact that, you know, I had no control over his level ups. And the game just decides, yeah, no, you deserve to face crit for everything. I mean, sure, if I just had that goddess icon, I wouldn't be facing this. Sure. That lack of a goddess icon is really stinging me way harder than I thought it'd ever sting me. But it is stinging me quite hard. This stream already looking pretty bad. I think it's time to cut our losses. It's time to cut our losses here. Because, look, the more I try to put him in the arena, he's just more likely to get crit. Like, it's just... The game's decided it's going to go roll everything to have a lot more crit on me. So I'm not going to mess with that. And none of my other guys are really that fast. Raven's my fastest guy, which means he's the best guy I could put in the arena. Everyone else faces getting doubled pretty easily. And I guess Priscilla probably wouldn't, but she also can't fight, so that didn't really work either. Like, you couldn't put Priscilla... Oh, watch, you can't even put Priscilla in the arena. Yeah, it literally doesn't even let you go in there. So, honestly, although I really hate it, I can't really do anything in the arena. And this really actually hurts me a lot, because, like I said, I don't have that much money now, because the game just decided that I'm not allowed to grind money, because my Raven just leveled up in such a certain way. So, unless I want to go really play a gamble with one of my other units, and I don't really feel like doing that, then I just kind of got to go on with the crappy amount of money I have, which isn't really that much. It's less than 5,000 gold. I don't even have that many healing items, much less the next chapter gives you things like axes and lances and stuff you can buy, but I don't have the money for that. I don't. And that's the thing that really hurts me. I think I've sold the red gem It's just I don't really have much money to begin with. I wish I had someone else that was fast on me, so I could at least use them in the arena. Like if I had Guy deployed. But I didn't think this could happen. I didn't think this could happen in the arena. I did not think this was possible. Where the game just sees you have certain stats and just decides, yeah, you gotta face a bunch of guys with crit on you. I've never seen this happen before in the arena. I have never seen it before. That's just really weird. I've never seen that before. If someone you happen to be watching knows what sort of what's causing this, please do tell me. Sell it with the money he'd make would contribute. I 100% agree. If I could sell him, believe me, I would. I don't want that piece of trash. He's a liability to my army. So yeah, I didn't really plan on this happening, honestly. I honestly wanted to give Raven a lot more experience so that he would not be hogging up experience in later chapters. But the game has different ideas, I guess. The game has some different ideas on that. My dad is already finished with it? Oh, okay, that's good. So, yeah, I'm not sure what to do about this. I mean, he's got good stats, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong, these are pretty good stats. But the biggest problem is just giving people EXP. Sure, Raven's easy to raise, but the problem is my whole plan of saving EXP for my lords and stuff like that was reliant on Raven getting through the arena. You said to sell someone, I know a few guys who that can hook you up some solid gold. I mean, there's a lot of units I'd like to sell off if that's possible. You know, that seems like something that Kago would put in one of his games, where you could sell off your unit if you don't like them or something. That sounds like such a Kago mechanic. That just sounds like a Kago mechanic. That's the most Kago mechanic sound ever. Being able to sell your units out to slavery. So yeah, Thracia 776. I would not be surprised if that was something in Thracia. That does sound like something that would be in Thracia. I've never played it though. Well, my entire plan for today was like half the stream would just be training up in the arena, but I guess we can't really do that now, can we? I probably should have bought more healing items though. You can't, but it wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, it does sound like something you could put in. Well, I guess we do chapter 18 now. Sure, I was expecting to do it, but not this soon. Like, yeah, I was kind of expecting to do it this stream, but not this early on, you know. I wasn't thinking, oh yeah, I'll just be doing that. Make scary ghosts. Okay. Yeah, ship, my least favorite map in the game. Most ship maps are absolute garbage, but, actually no. Yeah, they are garbage. But unfortunately we gotta do it. I wish the boat map was the guide. You know how much better it'd be if the boat map was skippable? Instead of the port map where you get the only dark magic used in the game? Well, we're stuck with what we got. Why ain't this the guide map? It should be. But they know that no one would actually go for the guide map if this was their reward. And I don't blame them. Who wants to play this map? I don't think anyone wants to. I would rather skip a guiding ring than Canas. I mean, Canas needs a guiding ring to promote though. So, I mean, I guess pick your poison. Yeah, our guy's gonna be struggling a lot more for the XP in this run though. Which is not a good thing. Because FE7's already, like, Hector Hardmode's already very tight on EXP. So that is not a good... Okay, my controller's being kind of weird. So yeah, that's not a good sign. I haven't finished my mail only run. I don't know how well that would go anyway. Unit booster optional, not the unit. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. So who are we gonna field? Well, we need Matthew. If only Randall actually existed, if only. How many more healing items do we have? Okay, we got a few. Okay, that's good. We have a few. I would prefer to have more, but this is okay. This is okay. We can make do with this for now. But when we get back off the island, actually, it might not last us all the way through the island. Now that I think about it, this may not last us all the way through the Dread Isles, which is pretty scary. Average end run saga experience, taking 3 hours of saves and lock. Yeah, that sounds like average end run saga experience. I think I'll take Matthew's sword. He's not really needing it where he's going. Well, I guess Kent won't need his sword where he's going. Kent's not gonna be doing anything useful right now. So, I don't know how I'm gonna field him. I mean, Lynn needs experience, but so does Raven. Really needs experience. I think Raven will do better here, honestly. Yeah, I'll maybe have Lynn sit this one out, which is probably not a bad idea. I don't have many hand axes. I don't like that, because hand axes would be very useful on this map. Yeah, Maddening is very poorly balanced. Maddening is horrendously balanced. It's such a bad difficulty. Maddening is such a joke. Such an utter joke. So let's see, who do we field? There's so many guys I want to field on this map, but I just can't. Honestly, you should be able to field more guys on this map, because it is a massive nightmare. So who do I field here? I usually don't field Bartra, that's kind of part of it. But Bartra would be very useful here. That's the thing. Although Knas, I don't think is going to be getting much use here either. I'm going to be honest. He hasn't leveled that well either. But I don't really see him being that useful on this map. I just don't. Not continuing that run. The XP, yeah, the XP is also incredibly stingy. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. We're gonna go and put Raven here. We're using Raven. We're gonna give him the Lance Reaver. And you know what? We're gonna give Oswin. We're not gonna make him use, but we are gonna give him. We're gonna give him. We might want to give him 2 javelins just in case. And I'm also gonna give him a. I'm gonna give him a. Hold on. Something's not right. Where's the Night Crest? Okay, there it is. Lynn has it. What does Lynn have it? I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna give Oswin the Night Crest. This way when he reaches level 18, we'll promote him. Hopefully he keeps defense. But if not, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. Elliowood, you really need a sword, man. You really freaking need it. You know what? You can get Matthew's sword. I don't want to give you Matthew's sword, but not much I can do about that. Yeah, we're kind of low on supplies. If you haven't figured that out. Kind of low on supplies. We definitely need to go shop this chapter. Definitely need a shop. I think this map should go okay though. We got Oswin, we got Bartra, we got Lowen, we got Hector, we got Raven. I think this chapter should go a lot better than it usually does. It should. I've got a lot more anti-phasers this time around. And some of which are actually pretty decent juggernauts. So, Lynn Game Over Part 7. You know what's so weird? I'm not noshing. I usually train Raven in the arena. He just leveled so much defense that then suddenly, as soon as he got to level 9, everything had crit on him. I know he's got 3 luck, but like even things that don't usually have crit, like shamans. I've never seen a shaman have crit. Like what the heck? Shamans having crit? Anima mages having crit? Yeah, like everything has a low percent chance of critting him. So I said, you know what? If everything has a low percent chance of critting me and can just one-shot me with a crit, I'm not going to change my chances in the arena. It's just not going to work. Is it worth deploying Raven at the arena, Fiasco? It is. And here's why. Because the arena punishes you for high defense. The rest of the game doesn't really punish you for high defense. Their stats are fixed. So having good defense is good in the main game. Having good defense in the arena is not so good. Like, there's a reason why Angel in the FE6 CMU is actually really good and easy to train in the arena. FE6 Angel is amazing in the arena because his bases are just so crap. But he's got really good growth in, like, everything. So,
Even though he does get a lot of defense, he gets a lot of everything else as well, which actually helps him. It's actually probably the easiest way to train him, because nowhere else can he start off, really, that easily. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. So let's see. We got a freaking zippy Barter right here. He's so fast, man. He's so fast. It's so crazy how fast he is. He's so fast. The fastest Barter in the West. Well, okay, so this map, I hate this map. It might be one of my least favorite maps in the game, but I think we have a much better chance of doing it this time. I think we have a much better chance of winning on this map this time. For one, we don't have Lynn to screw us over, and two, we just have a lot better units this time around. Alright, so let's get started. So first off, we want to get guys out of this one's range. This one's range. This is the one that has the Elysian Whip. So we want to keep it alive just long enough. Let's see, our Oswin does not have the greatest res in the world, so that's a little bit concerning for the Shamans. They shouldn't do that. Oh, okay, they kind of do some damage. Yeah, they kind of do some damage. Now, fortunately, they shouldn't be taking any damage from the non-magic guys, but from the magic guys, he will definitely be taking some damage. Because this Oswin he's not getting as much res as usually. He should still be fine, but well, I don't know actually. 12 plus 12 plus 16. That's what? 24 plus 6. So that's 40 minus 12. 40 minus 12 is what? 28. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. I mean, like, yeah, these guys are not going to do anything to him. They cannot hurt him. There's so many similars to FE7. It kind of does, yeah, doesn't it? Kind of does. I'm just going to use a Javelin. That way we can hopefully take out the Shamans. I don't think we will, because I don't think we double them. Do we double them? 7 speed versus 5. No, we unfortunately do not. And I don't think we one-shot them either. 21. We're very close to one-shotting. If he had leveled 1 more strength, then we would have. Well, we're gonna. Once I get to level 18, yeah. Unfortunately, we won't get to that just yet, which I don't like. I wish we got to level 18 on the last map, but I don't like promoting halfway, like more than halfway through a level. But sometimes it just unfortunately happens. Maybe killing this Mercury. No, that's too low level. I don't think it'll get enough. Alright, Hector, how do you do against these guys? You did pretty good. You did pretty well. I'm probably gonna have Lowen go over here. One of these guys I know has a longsword, but it shouldn't be doing that much. Use Barter to hand X the Merc. Hey, Ryuzu. Use Barter to hand X the Merc. Is that really a good idea? Is that really worth it? But he's in range. See, this is a bit of an illusion. These tiles do not block enemies off from him. Sure, he doesn't get doubled. Well, actually, he might get doubled by these guys. By the Mercs. He might get doubled by the Mercs. Nah, he wouldn't. Because these weigh them down. Nah, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's really not worth it. Best bet is... I'm just throwing out ideas. Yeah, fair enough. Best bet is probably unironically just something like this, I guess. I know it looks kind of weird, but well, there's not much I can really say here. I guess that works. It might work. I don't know. I would like to go sort of block these guys off. How much damage does Lowen take from them? Probably not that much. 4 damage. It's a little bit more than I'd like, but at the same time, these guys, he'll take a bit of a beating, but I think he'll be okay. You know what? Let's put Lowen on this tile. I think this would be a bit better. Hey, Mr. Super Poter. Is this the good run? So far, so good. Although, we had to get Raven out of the arena because he just faces crit against everything. Even Shamans and stuff that usually don't crit at all. I think he leveled defense a little too much. His defense is 9 at level 9. Tankter's going to pull something special. He's going to be fine. They split their... I think the only way they'd be able to kill him is like if everything went after Hector. Like literally everything. Otherwise, he's just going to be okay. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so put Bortra where Raven is. That's pretty much what I'm seeing here. What I'm seeing is just put them right there. Defense is 3, higher than average, but that thing's... Yeah, that's actually like I said, that's a curse in the arena. I think that's what the problem is. I don't know for sure, but I suspect that is the problem. Because having good defense in the arena is a bad thing. That's why Osmond does so poorly in the arena. Well, that and also he's just insanely slow. But I think even if he weren't that slow, it'd still hurt him a lot. Of course, Raven not having good luck certainly doesn't help, but the thing is, I mean, yeah, Raven usually doesn't have good luck, but I've still managed to pull through with him several times before. Unfortunately, this time around, I can't do that. So I guess some people would say that's good because it's less taint. In my case, it's not so good because I need those extra levels. Not so much on Raven, but just so that I can go and divert that to other units that need it, that are a lot harder to train, like Lyn or Eliwood. You know, like, yeah, Raven, I agree, doesn't need that much EXP. Well, he does, but not because he's bad. It's just because he starts at a low level. But unfortunately, a lot of our other units, especially some of the ones we're about to get, like Fiora, they start at kind of a low level. And I think that's a bit of a problem with FE7's design. FE6 gives you plenty of EXP. Wait, you don't double... Oh, because they're not... This one is not using a Steel Lance, unfortunately. So that's kind of annoying. I think most of the reinforcements use Steel Lances, but unfortunately, these guys that you start out with don't. Yeah, this map is such a mess. I don't know why they thought this was such a good idea. Oh, thanks, Legault. That actually helps a lot. Thank you. That is really helpful, man. I really do like that. That actually made a huge difference. Oh yeah, let's frickin' go, Lowen. Lowen coming in clutch right now. Lowen coming in clutch with these. And a pretty clutch level. That was a pretty good level. I'm a little concerned about his kind of iffy speed levels. I mean, his speed is good, don't get me wrong. Oh, nice. Doubling an archer, good. Hate Steel Lance pegs. People when the pegs don't have steel... I hate those even more. No, I never actually hated Steel Lance pegs. Steel Lance pegs are funny. Because they're such a meme. I might double this guy, because Nosferatu is very heavy. Okay, good. Alright, we got the level. Let's go. Yes, cap defense and more res. Very good, Oswin. I pretty much could not have asked for a better last level. I could not have asked for a better... I mean, I guess I could have asked for speed, but I'm fine with what I got. What I got, I am more than happy with. I am more than happy with the level I got. I'm not happy with this guy being a lot. Oh, never mind. It's not the Nosferatu guy. Good unit? Absolutely. Abso-frickin-lutely. Point. That's a nice crit patch there, buddy. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Alright, so now we gotta take care of these stupid pegs. There's too many pegs on this map, man. There's too much just crap in general on this map. Please just delete like half of it. And I think this map would be better if you just delete like half the enemies. I never understand why boat maps do this. What if we just packed the boat full of just a bunch of enemies that can fly around and stuff? Wouldn't that be a great idea, guys? Wouldn't that be an amazing idea? Wouldn't that just be great? If the enemies could just fly around everywhere, and you're stuck in this little spot where you can't do anything. That sounds like an amazing map design. See, he doesn't even need the Lance Reaver. He doesn't even need the Lance Reaver, he's fine. Maybe I might want to give this to Dart. Wait, did I never support them up? Dart and Canos. I should have done that. Train Barter on the pegs. Problem is he doesn't one-shot them. Unless I have Steel Lance. Like, the thing is, I need every available man right now to spread out. Because I just don't have the... Again, if they give you more units to use, that might make this map a little bit easier. It might make it a little bit easier. Let's get rid of that guy. But maps like this, it's just like, why do you not let me have extra slots? Like, what was the point? I could try a Devil Axe, but that's very risky. I could do it, but here's the thing: if it backfires, well, one, it could crit and it could backfire on me, or it could just miss. Have a C-Sport, but Canos doesn't. They don't actually have Devil in. Do it. I don't know if that's a good idea. Water backfires, he's just dead. He's not actually dead. No, he doesn't actually die. Why bring it if not use it? If he backfires, he's not dead. Wait, actually, no, you're right. He actually is. Because I was just taking into account the damage that he did, but then I forgot that he takes 18 damage out of that. Ah, man, that sucks. I can hand axe him, and then kill the Raven. That's about the best we can do, though. At least that way he gets some experience out of it. At least that way he gets something. He just doesn't get much out of it. Hey, Zabami. What would Mangs do? Well, I mean, he'd probably do that. He probably would do the Devil Axe fun. But the thing is, that's a bit costly. That's kind of costly, man. I mean, yeah, that's something that Mangs would do. That is something that Mangs would do, but that doesn't mean that Mangs would lose the run. That's true. We'll lose Barter to a backfire. I wish. He uses Barter like every run. Let's see, there's the Steel Lance pegs. There's the Steel Lance pegs. You were wondering where they were? Yeah, here they are. Here they are. Finally, where I don't need them. I probably want to go and, well, Elliot will be okay. He should be okay. He's at full health. He should be okay. 18. It'll probably be fine. Steel Lance pegs. Yeah, finally. You know, after so long. Mangs will sacrifice all the units for content and lose the funnel boss. So true. Alright, finally, that guy's out of the way. That was the main thing I was concerned about, because I want to promote Oswin right here. I think that would be a good choice. Yeah, we're gonna go promote Oswin right here. We're gonna pull out our Javelin, and we're gonna promote. I know he's not at full health. I'm well aware of that, but look, he doesn't take any damage from the physical units. He's perfectly fine against them. The only thing he's worried about is the magic units. Look at that, 22 defense, 8 res. Promoted Oswin? Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Alright, look at that. 22 defense. 10 speed. 10 speed. 18 strength. That's pretty good. This is a good Oswin. Much better Oswin than the one we had last time. Much better. Well, also the fact that you can just promote, that also helps him a lot. Impressive 10 speed, yeah. I'm just gonna let these mercs just sort of block off Lowen. Because there's not much else they can really do to him. They can just be kind of an annoyance. That's about it. So yeah, Lowen's just gonna sort of hold this area. It's gonna be fine. I think if he had just a little more speed, he'd double, but it's whatever. He might double his merc. Nah, I wouldn't put it on him to double him, but nah. He's not that fast. He's probably fast enough to double the Steel Lance pegs, though. I mean, everyone is. Who isn't fast enough? And he's facing he's liking 2 potential levels. But the thing is, I think Oswin's promo gains and his kind of lowish growths kind of make it worth it. Because the thing is, you know, you get a really good unit in the early game. Or the early mid game, I guess. If you promote him. And the thing is, it's not like level 18 is a super early promotion either. It's not really that early of a promotion. It's really not. I think he's gonna be fine, but I'm a little bit concerned about how these... okay. I think it would have been fine anyway, but I guess that pretty much make sure he's safe. But he's gonna need some help. He's gonna need some help. It's not really that early promotion. If you consider an early promotion anything before 20, I guess technically it is. But an early promotion I would usually think is like 10 to 12 or something like that. Or probably anything before 15, honestly. That's what I would call an early promotion. Was Osmond promoted at level 20? I'm mostly listening in. He was promoted at level 18. He's promoted at level 18. So his stats are still pretty good. At most, it's probably going to miss out on like 1 or 2 stats. Maybe. I mean, he kept defense before promotion. He may have gotten like 1 or 2 more strength, maybe 1 or 2 more res. But that's really the only things I would have lost. Watch out, Oswin might face Steelhand's Peg. Yeah, oh no, Steelhand's Peg. They might go after Oswin and do 0 damage. 22 ridiculous. Yeah, 22 ridiculous. 22 defense is pretty ridiculous at this point in the game. It is very ridiculous at this point in the game, in fact. I'm a bit more worried about Lowen. Now, Lowen should be fine. He should be fine as long as I don't do something too stupid. Because as long as we can get rid of this Peg, I think the Peg's really the only thing I'm really concerned about with him. I'm not concerned about much else. Give Oswin healing. Yeah, before I go and advance down south, or west, sorry, not south. There's not really anything down south. There's a Merc. I think call Elwood a bad unit this run. This run's alive because he dodges 71%. It is? He dodged a 71%? Like a lethal 71%? Oh yeah, he did, didn't he? He dodged a 71% in the Merlinus guide, didn't he? I think he did. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're actually right, you know? I think you're actually right. I think you were actually correct. No, yeah, that's true. Actually, that would have killed the run. That would have actually killed the run. Like, the one time that Elwood decided to get his crap together actually did kind of matter, didn't it? The one time he actually did, it kind of did matter. You know, we can just go give you a live, a heal. It should be enough. Yeah, it doesn't completely top him off, but... Look, these guys, well, one of them has a Nosferatu, but he's got 8 res. He's gonna be fine. He's got 8 res, doesn't matter. I bet you could kill this guy with Eliwood. Well, actually, no. This is Eliwood we're talking about. This is a very crappy Eliwood. With the Rapier, he might be able to. And I kind of want to conserve that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Although, it could be a Raven kill. 3 best units in the arena. Raven, Guy, in FE4 to FE8. FE4 is a bit of a different beast. I've never played FE5. FE6, I would say the Myrmidons. The Myrmidons like Fear and Rutger. OJ and Deke are probably also good. Although Deke is kind of slow, so maybe not. He's probably okay in the arena. Priscilla, Sarah, Oswin. I mean, 2 of those couldn't even fight in the arena until they promote. So they legit cannot. It's not even like Awesome where he can technically go in the arena. No, they legit can't do it. Marita, that's an FE5 unit. Yeah, probably. I think she's a Myrmidon or something, so she should be fine. Okay, we gotta cover up Priscilla, otherwise she's gonna get mogged by this. Actually, no, she won't. You need another lance, man. You need another lance. That's what you need. I can't believe I didn't realize that his lance was that... Oh, Elwood actually can kill! Wait. Oh, because of the support. Okay, you know what? Screw it. We're giving this to Elwood. Elwood can never get kills. Screw that, we're giving that to Eliwood. Even though Raven needs experience more, Raven has a much easier time getting experience, so screw that. Can we get the words MVP on the death counter to remember the savior of the run? Nah. FE4 is different, I would say, because arena battles are not kind of easy to lose and not enough units. Well, you also just can't lose in the arena. Well, I mean, you can, but you don't die in the arena. You don't die in the arena, which is the main thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna get a 6th one. Or maybe 2 or 3 javelins. Maybe a steel axe. Oh, that is cutting close. I also need an iron sword, don't I? Like 2 iron swords. Man, they do not give you money. They do not give you money, man. This is the best I got now. This is my best materials to work with. We gotta block Priscilla with Raven, but that should be fine. That should work out just fine. I'm a little bit worried for, Lowen. At this point, I'm a little bit concerned for him. Now, I could do the... No, that's not gonna work. He should be okay, though. Should be okay. Can this guy hit... crap, he can. But he doesn't double me, so I should be okay. 6. What is your luck? 5. Ooh, you face crit. You face crit, but this guy does not double me, because he's weighed down. So he won't double me. But I'm still a little bit concerned. Anyway, we're gonna go hit this guy so that we don't accidentally suffer from success. What level is Raven? He's only level 9. And there's a reason for that. So I don't know for sure. I don't know for sure. But he kept leveling defense in the arena, which sounds good on paper. It sounds really good. Oh boy, defense. He's defense blessed. Yeah, that's true. He is defense blessed. But here's the problem. Everything once he reached level 9 and reached that 9 defense started facing crit on him. Every single... Like, I know, you know, you're like, oh, well, yeah, the pegs have... No, not just the pegs. Even the shamans, even the anima mages, everything had crit on him. Everything. I know his luck is low, but things like shamans and stuff did not have crit on him. They did not have... this Raven's nearly as good as level 12 Raven last run. Yeah, and he pays the price for that, because he leveled defense. Defense is really something that actually backfires on you in the arena. You really do not want that. Not the Brigands or Fighters. I never got the chance to try, because here's the thing. If I risk a crit from, like, an anima mage, remember, mages do a lot of damage in the arena. They do a lot of damage. So if you're facing crit from them, don't even bother. Because they do, like, 18 plus damage, usually. No unit at this point in the game can survive a crit that's, like, what? 40, what was that? No, that's not even 40, that's 54 damage. That's 54 damage. No one's gonna live that. I see why. Yeah, because literally everything I went up against had crit on me. Like before, the thing is, you can check back in the VOD when this is up. Before I reached level 8, before I reached level 9. No, Oswin could not. Oswin does not have 54 HP. Maybe at like capped, he would be able to take one, but by then the enemies would also get stronger because enemies do scale with you in the arena. So no, just do not ever put Oswin in the arena. Just don't. It's just not a smart idea. Just do not do that. That is the biggest mistake you could make. Okay, I just didn't want you to crit, so I'm fine with that. Missing is fine. Oh, nice. Sure. Okay. All right, Lowen. I wasn't too scared of Lowen dying there, because he would have got to get really unlucky there. But, okay, thanks Oswin. That's pretty overkill, but sure. I do need to get rid of those guys, so that's good. It would kill, hee. A Lin mode trained Kent could with the Angelic Robe and Blessed HP. Wait, who could do what? In the arena? It doesn't... enemies in the arena scale with you. It doesn't matter. They scale with your unit. Meaning, like, if I put this promoted Oswin in the arena, the enemies would promote too. When they fight him. When they fight him, they would promote as well. The General Javelin crit animation is so goofy. It is pretty goofy. But it also looks pretty cool. Let's see. Can someone take care of this Merc? Oh yeah, you're right. It actually is an Eliwood kill, isn't it? Doesn't need more kills, actually. I mean, he can easily get kills against the pegs. There's like a million pegs that are coming down for us. And he can deal with them. Usually we don't have enough guys to deal with the pegs, but this is just free food for Bartra. This is just free meat for him. Oh my god, what happened? I think we're doing pretty fine. How are you doing? Someone do... Wait, what? Wait, what? Someone do... Wait, what? This... Wait, that's two... Wait, how in the world does that work? How can you both be the same... I think you're... This is game T. So apparently someone's like duped Hayden's account? Or he's just trolling? I can't tell. He could just be trolling. Man, I really need a better lance, man. I need a better lance. Who's got my lances? I think Bartra does, doesn't he? It's on someone. He probably is. Okay. This confuses you. I mean, it's possible, I suppose, but... Where is the... longsword? I don't even think the longsword would kill me. Let's see, that's 18 plus 7, that's 25 minus 12. 25 minus 12, that's 13. He'd be fine. It doesn't dull me. Yeah, screw it, we'll do this. The important thing is getting Matthew over here as soon as possible. That is the important thing. That's what's important. Getting Matthew down as quick as possible. That's what's important. That's what's most important right now. And I think we can do that. I think this, you know, there's a lot of shamans here, though. There's a lot more than I would like there to be. Let's see. Any of these guys have Nosferatu? Unfortunately, yes. Nothing's important right now. So let's see. Oh, then Bartra EXP. He doesn't need that much XP. For best, I'm not using on Lucius. You guys can keep telling yourselves that, but I'm not using him. 29 minus 16. That's 13. Are we gonna be eating good tonight? Probably not. We can put him here. We kind of need to put him here. So I swear I'm not trolling. For some reason I don't buy it. Someone duped my account. I'll just... Okay, I guess he just really doesn't want to hit things today. He just really doesn't want to hit things today, does he? Get rid of that idiot. Thanks for dodging. I appreciate that. Ugh. Well, at least the boat can't do much. Like, this boat over here, it's just stuck. Look at this boat. Look at this boat. There's just a lineup of enemies here. It's actually pretty funny. Oh, nice. You got a level up. Speed? Oh, okay. This is a really slow low. This is kind of a slow low one. He went from being pretty fast to being actually pretty slow. It's kind of weird. Kind of weird how that works. Speaking of slow, look at this. Hector, he's so slow, man. Why is he so slow? I know Hector's supposed to be kind of slow, but like, he's really slow and yeah. Oh, look at that one shot. Let's freaking go. Low one, yeah, not low one. Yeah, I like that. Thanks. That's pretty good actually. How do you do against? Oh wow, look at that. Look at. Oh, okay. All right. Bartra Gaming, yeah. Bartra Gaming. Any good levels? Not really. Although Raven is very defense blessed. Raven is very defense blessed right now. He is a very tanky mercenary. I like that. To some degree, I like that. It's kind of an issue though. For reasons you probably aren't expecting. As good as a level 12. That is kind of true, isn't it? Hector, why are you like this? Why are you like this? Is Bartra Gaming? He's about to be. He can actually one-shot these pegs with a hand axe. Look at this. He can one-shot them with a hand axe. That's amazing. Bartra he is indeed gaming. Look at this. He doesn't even need a double. Just get whacked. He's one-shotting pegs, yeah. Screw doubling them. We don't need to double them. He's the best unit ever. I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far, but he's one of our better units. Alright, we got a bit of a problem here, boys. We got a bit of a problem here. They keep crapping out these mages. 26 damage minus 16. I do survive, but it's not very good. It's not very pretty. 6 6. 6 damage. He would live. He would live, but it's cutting it real close with Oswin right now. These guys just spawning like crazy. I don't like it. So, supposedly Hayden's been, like, someone's duped his account. I think he's trolling, but he could be actually telling the truth. Someone else has my account, I think. I don't know how that works though. Like, I don't know how that's possible. So I'm gonna get Matthew over here. So we are getting Matthew pretty close to the boss. That is good. But, jeez, man. Priscilla, you really need to get over here. I need you right now. I really need Priscilla right now. Deathless so far, we did risk a bit of crit with Raven in the arena. So here's the thing, Hyperhero. Once I hit level 9 with Raven, I reached 9 defense. And he suddenly faced crit from everything. Everything could crit him. Even shamans. Things that don't usually have that good of crit. They actually had crit on him. And I know his luck is bad, but we've had previous Ravens that didn't get didn't face any sort of crit. I think it's because his defense is so high. We didn't face crit at all. Well, no, we did face crit, but I didn't actually get crit, if that makes sense. Hector not one-shooting pegs is wrong? Absolutely. 30 luck divided by 10. Yeah. He's only got 3 luck. Which I think is a little bit cursed, but... Our Lowen is... he's okay. That Raven is some concerning waters. In terms of luck, yeah. His other stats are actually really good, though. I think he's actually a bit blessed in most of his stats. I think even in Res, everyone's favorite stat. Let's see, can you one-shot? Ah, come on, man. Slim Lancers are the ones that you really want to one-shot, because you can never, ever double them. He doesn't die to this, I've already checked. But wow, that gets really close. I don't like it. Lovely. This map just craps out way too many reinforcements way too fast. If it just chilled with the reinforcements... like, this is an Endron Saga map. This is exactly an Endron Saga map. This is what I'm Not Narshan meant earlier, when he said that it has a lot in common. It has dumb stuff like this. And I'm not sure why you would want to go and emulate this of all things. Yeah, this is peak Fire Emblem design right here. This is absolutely peak Fire Emblem design. This is exactly what you want to emulate when you're making a game. Not. Okay, let's go knock this guy out. Hayden's schizophrenia episode. If you kill the boss, the map ends. That's true. That is true. You are absolutely right. You are very correct. But I might want to grind up some of the experience. Like, if I can get the Guiding Ring, that's honestly most of the battle right there. The hardest part about this map is getting the Guiding Ring. That's really the hardest part of this map, is getting the Guiding Ring safely. Once you can get out of the way, things would become a lot easier. Probably a Zabami ult? I have no idea. I have zero idea, man. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. Like, because you can just sort of retreat. You can just sort of retreat once you get the Guiding Ring. That's the easy thing. The problem is they just keep spitting out more of these reinforcements. That's the problem. That's the... Shut up. Stupid alert. Screw these stupid alerts, man. I'm so tired of them. I'm blocking off my chat. I want to get this guy... I want to get my thief down as close as possible without actually being in the way. I think that the reinforcements spawn on like turn 9 or something, so we're still good for now. Let's go heal Oswin. We definitely need to heal Oswin. I'm just gonna ban the one that just keeps spamming. Hopefully I get the right one. Okay, yeah, I think I got the right one. You're pretty ahead of schedule for this map. I think I am, and that's really the best way to combat this map, is just to be ahead of schedule. And I think it's partly just because my squad's actually pretty solid. This time around, my squad's actually pretty solid. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Kira. That's what I was thinking. That's the main hint, really. I still hate France. Sounds like a good bet. The problem is, my Hector's kind of falling off. He's kind of falling off because he's just not getting speed. He's not even really getting strength or defense. I hope he changes that. If he changes that, I'll change my mind. But as of right now, I ain't seeing it. This low one's fine, but I wish he'd get better weapons. This means there was 2 accounts. This Hector's really cursed. There was a dupe? Yeah, that's what was going on. That's why he seems so schizophrenic. Okay, that's probably gonna double me, just because I'm kind of slow. But no! Okay. That's not too bad. The longsword went for Hector? Yeah, buddy, I think you took a wrong turn there. Alright, good, we one-shot. Turns out I was half wrong. Yeah, you were half wrong. Half wrong, half right. Like, at least this Hector could... Nah, he would need a lot more speed to double, wouldn't he? Congratulations, Hector. You're about as good as Bartra. You're about as good as Bartra, which, depending on how you look at it, is either a good thing or a bad thing. Okay. Yeah, we can continue it. Yeah, Lowen's in a... Like, I'm a little bit concerned for Lowen, but none of these guys do that much damage to him, so... I think he'll be okay. But, I'm still a little bit worried. Oh, look at that! He doubles a Steel Lance. He doubles a Steel Lance peg. Of course he doubles a Steel Lance peg. This is probably gonna crit me. It's got so much crit on it. 2 res. The Pegasi Succulent. Low on getting chipped down, keep a healer with relative distance, or get him a Vuln. I don't think any of them are really viable at the moment. I can try to deter this peg, though. I can try to go remove it. Get that out of the way. Now, this peg actually can't reach Lowen. Okay. Means suck in French. I thought succulent meant, like, juicy. Like, when you're talking about, like, meat or something like that. Like, succulent sausage or something like that. I don't really want to use the Lance Reaver too much on him, because he doesn't really need it. But, let's see, 6 damage, 11... Okay, never mind, those are the only ones I can hit him. Wait, what about you? Oh, right, but I can just go throw a hand axe at you, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, nice! Didn't even need a double. Did not even need a double. Okay. And then Awesome can take care of this guy again. Get this idiot out of here. Thanks! I took French as well for 3 years. I took it for 3 years as well. Are we gonna be... No. No. Okay. We probably want to wait one more turn, guys. One more turn, then we steal the Guiding Ring. Alright, you know what? Yeah, Raven can do this. He doesn't need the Lancer for it. There we go, take care of that, very nice. Alright, so... Next up... Yeah, things looking pretty good. Things looking pretty good. Theater stuff? I never did theater. So, these French origins. My French is very rusty, though, so I probably don't recognize anything you're saying. I probably don't understand what you're saying, because my French is very rusty. Those are ambush spawns! Oh my god! Those are ambush spawns! What the heck? That's not good. That is not good at all. I mean, yeah, they didn't do much damage to me, but still, that's kind of scary. FE7 has ambush spawns. It's just more so the ambush spawns are more so in the places that you don't expect them to. Like the game doesn't expect you to be in. That's how FE7 ambush spawns are usually. They're usually in places that the game doesn't expect you to be in. Armor Knight Raven incoming. That would actually be pretty funny. This game, yeah, the way I see it, FE7 has ambush spawns, but they're not really intended to work like ambush spawns. It's more so places that either the game doesn't expect you to be in, or just kind of forgets that. It just sort of, yeah, it just sort of seems to assume that you're not going to be in those ranges. That's what my understanding of FE7 ambush spawns are. They're probably not really meant to, you know, be, you know, punishing to the player, but, okay, Loa needs to get out of there. Loa needs to get out. Sword armors are the worst kind. Well, but he gets axes upon promotion, so it's not really that bad. Hey, guys are here. The thing is, FE7, the way their ambush spawns work, it's not even like a hurry up mechanic. It's more just like a kid named Arden. Kid named Arden. How do you get to the archer? You kill the archer, but I also need you in other places. Like here. The problem is with killing the boss is actually really risky. Because as far as I know, there's no reliable way to kill him. As far as I know, there's no... Rip Merlinus? What do you mean, Rip Merlinus? Oh. Oh, yeah, I guess... it's whatever. It's whatever, man. Just a funny unit, that's true. He is a funny unit. Alright. Alright, guys. I think it's time. I think it's time. Do you? Hang on. What? I'm making more tea. Can't stop. Can't stop for that. General Arden is based. I've never actually used Arden for the memes. It's kind of sad, actually. I should have used him for the memes. Well, I never did. Raven should be okay. Unless he gets crit by something actually kind of scary. Which he probably won't. Because most things are not that scary for him. The only thing that's really scary for Raven is like a Thunder Tome. That's pretty scary for him. Thunder Tome would be pretty scary for him, but otherwise, there's not much too scary to him. Like this, even if he got crit, take 3 damage. It's not really that bad. Ah, that's not a good level, man. That is not a good level. That is not a good level, Raven. Not a good level. Okay. Well, that's nice. Bring the Lance River guy right to Hector. Thanks. Thanks. That was an easy kill. He was blessed earlier. That's true. We're still... Yeah, but things are going pretty well, actually. I have to go make Tina. Alright, see ya. I think it may have been time to bench Raven and use a better melee unit. Lucius's luck starts out pretty crap. Come on, man, get speed! Jeez. I mean, that was an okay level. I won't lie. Getting strength is good. But, like, come on, man. Just get some speed. We gotta survive 9/11, guys. Are you ready to survive 9/11? Because we gotta survive 9/11. I can't read Spanish. Alright, so yeah, we got the guy's guiding ring, so all we gotta do now is sort of hold back. Hold the enemies at bay. That's really all we gotta do. All we gotta do is just hold them at bay for now. Okay, what? Why is this guy spamming? Wait, is that your... He's back? It doesn't let me actually ban him. Unless hide user on this channel. Is there like a way of banning them? Okay. But does that make it so that he's... Does that make it so that he's actually gone, though? Or does that just mean that I don't see his messages? Like, it doesn't give you an option to actually ban. He deleted the messages. Yeah. There's no option to ban. It's really weird. I don't know if I'm just not looking in the right place, but... No, I timed them out, which means that that it removes them. I think it just hides the message, so he still can spam here. Well, that doesn't really help. That's not really that helpful. Again, there's no actual ban command. It's really weird. I don't get it. We're in a slightly unfavorable situation. I mean, it's not bad. It's not really a bad situation. If this Twitch, you might be able to... Yeah, but, I mean, I'm sure that YouTube has a ban option, too. Like, it's a very common command, ban. It's not that weird of a command. Like, wow, who would ever need a ban? What a crazy idea. Low one, you need some help, man. You need some help. Oswin can hold the lower area. He can hold it just fine. I mean, heck, we could give it to Bartra if we wanted to. Heck, why not? Why not give it to Bartra? Why not give this to Bartra? You're in charge. You're in charge. This is on you now, man. I trust Bartra. I think he can do it. I have faith in Bartra, and you should too. I have full faith in Bartra. I think he can do it. Of course, that burns up our hand axe, but we're about to get more. I already bought some hand axes, so I'm just gonna go survive to equip them. Ah, he's back, isn't he? Well, I appreciate this guy being smart enough to go and identify himself. Wait. Oh, never mind. I nearly banned you for that. I just saw that and thought, oh, the ult is back. I nearly banned you over that. Any deaths yet? No. So far so good, although it's a little bit dicey here. Let's see. Yeah, it could be kind of bad if we... This doesn't kill, does it? Oh, that's a little bad. It's a little bit bad. I mean, Raven should be okay, but... I don't know, man. I don't know if he's gonna be okay. We could just have Raven pull back. That might not be a bad idea. You what? I nearly banned him because I thought that was... Because I thought that was the second account. Flyer? Yeah, there's a... Well, the flyers can't reach us. Not right now. They really can't reach us. We can just leave Hector here, I think. Yeah, that should be good, right? Yeah, I agree. You don't have to do much once you hold them back. Once you get the ring. The ring is the hardest part of this map. Once you get the ring, you don't need to do much. You don't really need to do much. I tried to do the arena abuse. See, he faces crit from everything in the arena now, which is actually really scary. I had to withdraw him from the arena because he faced crit from everything after reaching level 9. I think he got too much defense, and the game just decided to try to punish me for that. Even though there's nothing I can do about getting too much defense. Yeah, even Shulmans could crit him. Strength? Okay, I mean, that's to be expected, I guess. HP and strength, that's about what do you expect from Bartra. Well, it would have been cool if he got speed, but it's... whatever. Nice. Oh, that's very scary. Thanks for that miss, but still, jeez. Alright, finally those stupid shamans are gone. Speaking of getting rid of shamans, only Raven Marex leveled up luck with his low growth. The funny thing is, his defense growth isn't even that good. It's only 25%, but he's leveled it up like crazy. We're just getting a bunch of weird units this run. I mean, they're fun units, don't get me wrong, but they're still very weird units. Are we gonna just have Oswin tank this? Why not just have Oswin do it? Oswin can do this, no problem. We're just gonna survive for like 2 more turns. It's fine. It's fine, guys. We'll live. We'll live through it. Should I give... I should... level 10's okay, I guess. I want to set up a kill for Legault, because my Legault's just that garbage. He really needs, like, all of the babying possible. Even at level 13. You'd think by level 13 you wouldn't need the babying. You're gonna be carrying this on his extremely wide shoulder pauldrons. Yeah? That's kind of true, isn't it? That is kind of true. Alright, let's just go whack this guy with a good old axe. We can just heal him, it's okay. There we go. Goat win, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, we're getting some kind of weird levels in this run. It's really weird. Really weird. He's got so much HP. Can't top him off. Kinda sucks, actually. Kinda sucks how you just can't top him off. Because he's just got so much HP. Weird champ, yeah, absolutely. Describes the levels we've been getting. Is he in range of the... Oh my god, you're in range of the shaman. That's not good. I mean, he should be okay, but that shaman does a lot of damage. The MVP yet? Well, Oswin as always. Oswin's always the MVP. Oswin is always an MVP. There's not like a single... Even a cursed Oswin is an MVP. I'll just equip a... Last map? Oh, right. I forgot last chapter. That's true. That is true, isn't it? Can't replace the pirate MVP. That's true. Oh no! 0 damage! Yeah, get out of here, man. Wish we could train axe rank here, but I just don't have the axes right now. Okay. Oh no! Yeah. Anyway. You mean fake dart? Oh yeah, fake dart. Oh yeah, we get dart next chapter. We get dart next chapter. It's absolute overkill. Oh no, anyway, last week. Alright. So... Okay. Hector, you are really not leveling well, man. You're not... Like, yeah, he's got good defense, but, like, these stats kind of suck. These aren't the greatest of stats in the world. Oswin Clarkson? I don't know who that is. I have no idea. The solution against the Voltic stage that ended our last Ironman? My solution is more so just rushing the map. I think the biggest problem I had there was that I tried to take my time a little too much. And try to give Dart a lot of kills. I mean, yeah, you do want to give Dart kills, but the thing is, there's a lot of maps that Dart can get easy kills. There's a lot of maps with just a bunch of flyers everywhere. And that map is just not one that you really want to waste your time on. It's just not. It's just not worth it. The map right after that, the one where you get Legault, is actually a really good map to do that. Once you get Legault, then you can take your time. The difference between having Raven versus Lyn on this map? Absolutely true. But the thing was, I was also seeing that Lyn was kind of high-ish level. Should dedicate to mage killers. The problem is you don't really have many mage killers at this point in the game. You get Fiora, but that's literally the map right before, and there's like no way she's gonna be leveled up for that. There's like no way. There's pretty much no way she's gonna be the right level for that. Like, that's the thing. I mean, I guess you could have, if you trained a Florina, by that point, maybe. But I think even then, it's not likely. Sounds like a job for me. Farina? Oh, you definitely can't have Farina at this point. That's for sure. You definitely can't have Farina at this point. Or by that point, either. I was hoping to give Raven a bit more experience here, but he actually didn't really get much experience at all. You know, honestly, it's... Once I run into unit deployment issues, I might end up just not using Barter as much. I know he's been like the meme into this run, but like the thing is, we're gonna run out of slots, and he's not been leveling amazingly, so I don't know. We'll give him a more chance, don't we? Like, but I don't know. All right, so that actually went pretty well. That map went pretty well. I think we can do this next map. Now, I probably can't do 19x this stream, but we can do 19, I think. Alright, so a few things to remember here. You gotta get Carla. I mean, I can get Carla, that's the thing. I can get her. There's literally one other competitor for the Hero Crest, Raven. And I think you get another Hero Crest before I'm probably gonna promote them anyway. Time is now, Bartra, the meme unit. Yeah. Alright, so who are we gonna deploy? Well, we need to deploy... Well, we're gonna deploy Canos. We're also gonna deploy... Florina, because we kinda need her. Okay. We don't need Matthew here. Well, I mean, it wouldn't be a bad thing to bring Matthew. Wouldn't be a bad thing to do. Let's see. Kent? We don't need Kent. We don't need that guy. That guy sucks. You can promote him right after the Oleg map. Yeah, true. Yeah, and the Oleg map isn't that ridiculous of a time to wait for. Oh, I didn't get more. I didn't get more. That's what I forgot. I forgot the Flux Tomes. I forgot to buy Flux Tomes in that shop. Dang it. That's not good. Oh, never mind. They gave me another. Okay, cool. I got another Flux Tome here. That's fine. Oleg time means arena time? Yeah, but I don't know if... I could probably try to train Fiora there. Fiora is pretty fast. She would actually do pretty... Pegs usually do well in the arena, despite their appearance in... Despite the AI Pegs, they're actually pretty good in the arena. Because they're pretty fast. So yeah, we want to bring Florina. Yeah, that's a good idea. This low one is... I don't know what to think. He's kind of falling off, I think. I mean, like, yeah, he's still pretty good, but, like, if he's not getting that speed, he needs that speed. Without that speed, he's going to be very underwhelming. Like, right now, total defense is still pretty good, but I think if he continues getting kind of sucky levels, I think he's going to fall off. Mastery speed always is not good, but... They need a body ring just to remove the Iron Lance build. Well, he's not bad. No, you're right. He isn't bad. He has nothing to... I don't remember what Paladin promo gains are. I don't remember what those are. I wish this was Fates where you could actually check the promo gains before actually promoting. You know, I would kind of like to know what are my promo gains before actually, you know, make myself promote. You know, that would be a nice thing to do. +1 speed? That's not that good. It's not very good. I'm gonna give the Lancer to Lynn because I think she needs a lot more than Raven. Raven's so tanky, he doesn't even really care about weapon triangle disadvantage. He doesn't really care about weapon triangle disadvantage. He really doesn't. Like, when you got 9 defense... When you got 9 defense and 34 HP, you don't care too much about weapon triangle disadvantage. You don't care much about it. You don't really care that much about it. Did I not buy a Steel Axe? Okay, I did. I was gonna say, Steel Axe would actually be pretty good on him. I wish he had the con wheel to Steel Axe to make it for his kind of low speed. In terms of wall utility. Yeah, Oswald's still gonna go trump him in having an actual offensive stats. Even though he is... Well, actually, no, he's as fast as Lowen. He's as fast as... No, Oswald just completely overshadows the guy. He completely overshadows the guy. The only thing Lowen really has more of is luck. Honestly, I might just end up... Once I have more units that I have to deploy, I might just end up benching Lowen just to keep Oswald around. Because Oswald's just flat better than him. Oswald's just flat better. Look at it. Like, he's just flat better. In, like, everything. Besides, he's got twice the res as well. That's kind of funny. I'm sure he doesn't have the movement, but... I don't know, man. I don't know. We should give him another hand axe, though. It's kind of the whole reason we bought a bunch of hand axes, you know? Fun fact, there are Great Knights in FE6, but not FE7. Because Great Knights were founded in memory of Legault. That's not true. There is no Great Knights in FE6. You must have played Project Ember and thought that's canonical FE6. That's not true. There are not Great Knights in FE6 or 7. The only GBA game that has Great Knights is FE8. Project Ember canon? No, it's not. Although he might be mistaking it for canon, but no, it's not. And you do not have many swords. It's Project Ember. Project Ember is like an FE6 ROM hack, if you call it a ROM hack. I mean, it's not a ROM hack, but some people might think it is. Well, I guess it technically is, since it's an edited version of FE6. That's supposed to feel like a polished version of it, but it just changes up the game a lot. Project Ember moment. Yeah, it changes up a lot of things. I'm gonna put away these promotion items. I don't want him dying and then dragging all that with him. Feels like a fanfic. Yeah, in a way. I mean, some people will like it more than the original. It's a rebalance with a bunch of fan canon. Yeah. Yeah. It's a good remake for FE6, but it's honestly... It's a fan-made... No, it's exactly like what you said. It's exactly what Dracobound said. It's a fan-made rebalance. That's literally what it is. I don't even think it's a good remake for FE6. I don't really think it's a good remake for FE6 because it doesn't feel like the same game. So, what Project Ember feels like, I've never played it all the way through, but what I've played of it, at first it feels actually pretty good. You know, some things that you're like, I just do not like this in vanilla FE6. Some of the things that, you know, at first you don't like in the original FE6, you see they're changed in in Project Ember, and you think, that's actually pretty good. I won't lie, Project Ember has some good ideas. It does have some good ideas. Like, I like the fact that, like, Lou and Lilina have different promotion paths. Like, instead of them both becoming sages, one becomes a mage knight and the other becomes a Marquess, which is, it's pretty much just a glorified sage from what I understand. But at the very least, like, that's cool. Units feeling more unique is never a bad thing. That's a good thing. But, things like giving everyone bows and making bows insanely broken and giving bows 2 to 3 range, like all of them, that's kind of broken. That's kind of very broken, in fact. You can just go snipe enemies with 3 range, and instead of it just being locked to the crappy longbow, like it is in most Fire Emblem games, now it's actually on very good weapons. You can use a killing bow from 3 range. A killer bow, you can use it from 3 range. That's about as broken as it sounds like. I'm gonna give archers an extra range just a dumb design. Because the idea is that they're trying to buff archers. The problem is with this, and Mangs has said it before, is that you don't really need to give them extra range. Maybe as like specific for snipers, maybe. Maybe you give archers and snipers that, but giving bows 2 to 3 range is a stupid idea. Because then you have nomad troopers that can shoot you from 3 range, and that's just broken. That's just stupid, you know. There's a 50 crit bow in Project Ember with 90 hit and 7 might. Yeah, that's Project Ember for you. That is Project Ember for you. Let's see what we can do with Marcus here. I can give you a free, we can give you a sword like that, yeah. Shin with constant 3 range is funny. It's insanely busted. Shin is really good, so that's actually very powerful. Like, Shin with that is kind of broken. The thing is, there's a game that made archers actually good without giving them a bunch of range. It's Fates. What Fates did is said, let's give them actually good bases. And give them quick draw. So that they you know, it gives them more strength on their player phase. And archers are very player phase units. This is how archers should be. They should hit hard, be kind of bulky, and that's what they should be. They shouldn't have 8 million range. They shouldn't give everything 8 million range. I just refuse to imagine Zephyr, aka King Alfred, wearing his S sword with an 3 range sword. Have you ever seen that one GIF? There's some like hackers that hacked into the ROM of FE6. You know that scene where Zephyl fights Cecilia? They said change it. So he fires a ballista that fires the Ekisax. So he fires the Ekisax with a ballista, and it goes all the way across the map and shoots her. It's really funny. I don't know if anyone's seen that. Someone's probably seen that. It's really funny. It's a really funny GIF. Yeah, it's amazing. I love some of the stupid GIFs. Or there's another one where frickin' they take Molder from FE8, and his healing animation is changed from, instead of he raising a rod up to heal you, he just rips off his shirt and flexes, and that heals you for some reason. It's so funny. Serves Cecilia right, yeah, it kinda does, doesn't it? Alright. Let's think of how we're gonna deal with this map. There's another one. There's another one. It might be my favorite one. It's where they give Ephraim a tome, and it's just called some book or something like that. And Ephraim's name is just like some nerd or something like that. I can't remember. And he just reads the book. He gives up. He closes the book and just chucks it at the enemy instead of actually summoning magic. He just throws the tome at the enemy and it kills him. Iron Tome, yeah, Iron Tome. He just throws the tome at him. He doesn't actually use magic. The Iron Tome meme. I love the GBA hack gifs. I love them. They're good. I love them. There's another one where, what is it? Sarah? No, not Sarah. Ninian. She just goes up to someone and starts just punching them to death. King Alfred on a toilet and swinging his normal sword animation. I've never seen that one. That does sound pretty funny though. All right, let's start this map. Or at least let's get close to starting this map. So, yeah, what I like to usually do is have Eliwood and Marcus deal with this, but I don't know if Eliwood's really that reliable here because there's a lot of pegs here. There's a lot of pegs. Using Sarah in the arena right now. Sarah in the arena? You can't use Sarah in the arena unless she's promoted. So what I usually do with Lynn... FE5, oh, okay, that's a different game. Alright. Let's see. We might want to also give someone an axe. Like an iron axe. So that whenever Dart shows up, we can have an axe that doesn't weigh him down. Yeah, we'll take this axe. There we go. So let's take care of this, guys. Let's take care of it. Okay, so do we want to see some 1RN in action? Not necessarily. Well, it's fine, I guess. I guess I can have Raven take care of the... I guess I have Raven take care of... Oh, wait, what? Okay. Can I have Raven take care of the pirates? And then, I guess Bartra, Marcus, and Eliwood can take care of the east, I suppose. I remember who Sarah is. Oh, you do? She's a healer, right? She's a healer, I think. You need another lance, man. You need another lance. That's what you need. It's a thief lady that can secret promote into dancer. No idea. No idea who that is. Okay, what do we got here? So yeah, Oswald's gonna be really good here at holding this. He's just gonna hold this, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be amazing. And, Kanos can maybe help out with that. Kanos can maybe help out with chipping some of these enemies down. So that's good. I think we're about ready, though. I think we're about ready. Let's get going. Hopefully no deaths. Hopefully no deaths. Oh boy, PTSD music incoming. I know there's a peg. Yeah, there's a few pegs here. I just now realized Lynn doesn't actually need her. She doesn't actually need the Lancer book. She's not gonna be going. Well, I guess she might be going some against against some. Teresa says to make a guide that doesn't revolve around freeing children from a basement challenge. Oh boy. Needs the kills, not Lynn. Well, if we want to get the, if we don't want to get the sucky map, then we kind of do. Let's see. So Dart, yeah, Dart is. Oh yeah, that's true. Dart can go over here. We need to give him his funny axe, though. We need to give him his, well, we need to give him his actually good axe. Actually good axe, get it? Okay, that was terrible. That was terrible. Tried in real life by freeing the kids in my basement and actually got a guidon where I flee the state. I thought you were gonna say I get a guidon where I get thrown in a metal cell. I'll have to ask them some questions. Truly a person of cleaver. Okay, put out the hand axe. Have low in here. You can go chip with a, yeah, he doesn't even double things. This little one's falling off, I think. This little one's kind of falling off. We got off the boat. Yeah, thank God. Thank God. I hate that map. This map is not as hard, but I could see it still giving us some trouble. No obligatory boat map. Thankfully, we're done with that. No more boat map unless we lose this run. Bartra, my boy, doubling pirates. Doubling pirates. Wow. Good job, Bartra. Oh, never mind. Everyone doubles these guys. Everyone doubles these guys. Parsley fell off due to the lack of support. I think that's true. That is true, but he still wouldn't double. We could try to do this, but this is risky. Uh, 3766 is actually the best final game because there's no obligatory boat map. I don't think the Arcanea games have a boat. Arcanea doesn't have boat maps. See? They don't have boat maps. Got good in 20 years. Yeah, I guess so. I want to kill this guy with Bartra, but... Actually, screw it. We're gonna go kill this guy with Bartra. Arcanea has other BS. I guess, kinda. And Thracia doesn't, yeah. The statement implies that Thracia doesn't have BS, which it probably does. In fact, I'm certain. I always hear people complain about Thracia. So, I'm certain it has some BS. I don't know what it is. I don't know what BS there is in the game. I just realized Eliwood's not going to be much EXP here, except maybe against the Nomad. Is Dart gonna be okay? Like, what do you live these guys' attacks? 17. Why are they gonna have steel lances, huh? He would not die to that, but he could die to a Nomad. The Arcanea map that has sand is not that bad. It's not really that bad. There's like a road that goes through it. It's really not that bad. Was their accuracy 86? That's my... Whoa. That's kind of bad. That's what, like, 40% hit on him? He could die here if I do that. He could die. And I suppose Barter probably could as well, but I don't think it's as likely. Actually, they got like a split, so I don't think they would all... I don't think it would matter too much. You know what? I'm gonna try this. Just realized there's no YouTube donate button here. I'm guessing that's supposed to be a compliment? I'm guessing. I'll take that as a compliment. Because I don't know if that means you were intending to donate, but I don't have a donation button. I don't even think I'm big enough to have one. As far as I know, I'm not. Fatigue sucks. I want to use Hicks to solo the game, but the game won't let me. Do you need to enable it? I'm fairly certain you do. Yeah, no, like these... and the thing is, I think you use it to meet requirements in order to do that. I don't know what sort of requirements you have to meet. You might have to meet a certain number of views. Might need to meet a certain requirement of, like, subs. I'm not sure. That's not a good start. Dart, that's not a good start. He could just die right here. I just now realize. Because he's not dodging anything. Yeah, Dart, Dart? 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 Okay, he's dead. He's dead. He didn't dodge any of them. He's dead. He's dead. Unless this Nomad misses. That Nomad's not gonna miss. That Nomad is not gonna miss. That Nomad is not gonna miss. I realized there was a risk here. I realized that... So, here's the thing. I realized there was a risk here, but I didn't think they'd all hit him. I didn't think they'd all hit him. I didn't think they'd hit all of... No, that's Rip Run. It's Rip Run because he just got hit by literally everything. I was thinking... No, it's Rip Run, remember? It's Rip Run. Because he's counted as a Lord. He's counted as a Lord, so I have to... I'll have to go back to the... Yeah, pretty much. It doesn't matter. It's like saying put a Lin on the death counter. Like, it means the same thing. Like, it doesn't matter. He's dead. That's in the rules that I have to keep him alive. I did realize he could die. So Dart caused a game over here. I know it's not showing a game over, but Lin Hate is in shambles right now. Okay, so admittedly, that was just a very gambling move on my part that just did not work out. I thought that he would at least dodge something. I thought he dodged something. But he didn't. I thought he would dodge at least one of those or two. We can do the run. I mean, I put it in the rules that I kind of have to do this, don't I? That's poor luck, and he got bad coin flips in this. He really did. He should have dodged at least one of them. Now, here's the thing. I don't know where this Nomad started. Throw Lin to the wolves. Throw Lin to the wolves. Like an FE6. Do we even recruit Dart before we did, because he was playable. But admittedly, my gamble didn't really pay off. Like I said, I could have easily just not put him there. So, I won't lie, I shouldn't have put him there. But, admittedly, I was also thinking, he's gonna dodge something, right? He only dies if he doesn't dodge anything. And guess what he decided to do? He decided, I'm not gonna dodge anything. He decided, I'm not gonna dodge anything. I know 50% are not the most safe things to bet on, but... but still, just do FE7 Ironman. I would not be good at that at all. Why do you throw Dart into me? I would not be good at an FE7 Ironman. I wouldn't be. FE11, like, I assume you mean like hard 5 mode. I've played a few chapters of that and I did not enjoy it at all. It's not fun. I'm not done lot. I don't like hard 5. It's a stupid difficulty. You do hard 3. I don't know why, but I don't feel like if I feel like I gotta do something, I should just do it on the hardest difficulty. Do not do hard 5. Well, I don't intend to do a hard 5, honestly. Just click retire and continue to the next run. 3 houses Ironman? That's I wouldn't do maddening, that's for sure. What season is the next one? No, it's season 5, technically. Done for tonight. Probably. I don't really want to redo this. Honestly. It's going so well. Why did I ever agree to this? This is such a stupid idea. Agreeing to keep Dart alive. Why'd I do that? You didn't do the hardest difficulty. Yeah, but that was also playing blind of a hack made by Mengs. Do you really want to play a hack made by Mengs on the hardest difficulty? That's started different. That's not a bad idea. Yeah, like take a break from it. Who died? Dart. So, yeah. At least for the... Yeah, I think so. Maybe for a little while. Just watching makes me want to do this, but I don't know how. Yeah, I think ideally maybe do some different sort of Iron Man in the meantime. So that I can just sort of refresh from not having to do this for a while. So yeah, take a break. That's what I think so. Yeah. Andron Saga on Lunatic is pretty balanced. I don't like a lot of Andron Saga's design choices, to be honest. I don't like a lot of its gameplay, a lot of its gameplay flaws. I'm not a big fan of it in that regard. Should we do a poll on the next Iron Man? There's a lot of runs I just don't want to do, though. Like, if I put frickin' like Radiant Dawn on the poll, people will choose it because they know I hate Helios in general. Let's see. Let's look through the games. I'm not doing FE1 or Gaiden or Mystery. That's not happening. The Genealogy, I don't really feel like doing it. I've never played Thracia. I don't plan on doing a Blind Iron Man. FE6, I'm not really in the mood to do FE6. 7, well, that's obviously what we're not doing right now. 8, it's not really that interesting, is it? FE5, I'm not playing a Blind Iron Man. That's not happening. Meng's FE8 Simulator, I should do that, but I'm not really in the mood for PHBS. I'm not really in the mood for that, honestly. FE9, I don't like Teleus. Shadow Dragon, probably not. FE12 is not really Iron Man friendly. Awakening, nah, I don't really like Awakening. Yeah, see, there's just like all no games that I just don't really have any interest in doing. Echoes? I could consider that, maybe. It's not Iron Man friendly at all, but I do like Echoes, maybe. I'm not doing Gaiden. No, I'm not doing Gaiden. FE6, maybe some others. I do like FE6. I just don't feel like doing it right now. Fates definitely could do something with Fates. Rev. Yeah, I do like Rev. Valkyria Chronicles. I've only played a decent chunk of 4, and actually I don't like it as much as Fire Emblem. Before Iron Man is the only way you did not object to so far. I said I probably wouldn't do that. FE4 Iron Man could be fun, yeah. It could be fun, but it'd be very slow. XCOM? I've never actually played XCOM. I'd play it if I had it, but I don't have it. Let's see. So we could do... Yeah, I'm thinking either like Fates or Shadows of Valencia or something like that. Maybe. The thing is, I would be down to do 3 houses if someone could come up with an interesting idea for a run. Because here's the thing, I'm not doing maddening. I don't like maddening at all. I know I just said that I usually would. I feel like maddening just feels like a completely different game. It doesn't even, like, it's not even like with Shadow Dragon Hard 5, it doesn't even like maddening of 3 houses doesn't even feel like the same game. It feels like a completely different game. So no, I mean, how about use blind FE5 playthrough? I don't know. I think playing games playing final games blind brings up probably my the worst of me, honestly. I don't think people really want to see that. Like, imagine me whining as much as I did with Andron Saga, but just doing it again. No grind or 1 week grind. What 1 week? 1 week grind. Like, you only get to grind on 1 week? That's an interesting idea. I vote for Rev? You know, I might do that. I might, if you guys want to see me play Rev, I might do it. I might do, yeah, like, depending on how many people engage, you know, we could do engage, but I'd just be coping about it the whole way through. You know, maybe we could do like an engage run where we just constantly make fun of it in every regard, constantly. We should do a poll, maybe. Maybe. But what would the options be? Rev? I've never played Rev, that gets my vote? Huh. The Louis experience. That's true, Louis is very broken. I've never actually beaten Engage on maddening. It's not that I couldn't, it's just that I just don't like... The main thing that repulses me from maddening is... I mean, it is much better than Three Houses maddening. At least it feels playable. I got about halfway through maddening of Engage, no DLC. Yeah, I think I probably wouldn't do DLC. FE4, I don't think I would put FE4 on the list, at least not for the moment. Shadows of Valencia, Rev, Three Houses, if someone has an interesting idea for a challenge. FE6. See, like, the thing is, it's complicated. I just don't really feel like doing FE6 right now. I like FE6, don't get me wrong. It's not like Tellius where I just don't like the game. Or Engage where I just don't like that. I like FE6. I think it's a fun game. I'm just not really in the mood to play it, you know? So I think it'd be one of the newer games. It's gonna be Shadows of Valencia, Rev, Three Houses, and then maybe like some other option? What would that other option be? Maybe FE6, maybe. Only use units from your house, other units are off limits. That's... I've thought about that, but here's the problem. The problem with that is that if someone dies, you get... It's really penalizing. It's really penalizing. Like, it's insanely penalizing. Like, you only get 8 units from a house, right? And usually your unit cap for some, like, time skip maps is, like, 10 to 12 or something like that. So you're already undermanned. But it makes it more interesting. Does it really? Does it really? I don't know. I mean... You could get teachers. Oh, so like the idea is you can't recruit other students, but you can recruit staff. Is that what you're saying? Maybe. I don't know. So obviously no New Game Plus, obviously. You're not allowed to do New Game Plus. That way you just have an equal threshold. But on hard mode, like hard classic. But I don't know, man, because there's like almost every house is usually there's just one just crap or 2 crap units. Actually, I find that Black Eagles has a lot of crap units in their house. Would Cyril and Flame be allowed? That's a good question. I think so. If it's 3 houses kill playthrough. See, I think 3 houses and I could have an interesting idea for a challenge run. I think it could be like you could do like an Ironman in some ways, but I just can't think of like a good way to do that. I once tried to do 3 houses Crimson Flower run. Like a Crimson Flower hard classic Ironman. That alone is already kind of tricky because Crimson Flower, if you're assuming that you can't recruit any units from out of house, you already probably have some of the worst units in the game. Because like you have what? I mean, you have like Dorothea. She's like one of the worst mages in my opinion. The one advantage that Dorothea has is that she can use Meteor. That's like the only reason to really use her. I don't know how to spice it up, but if you do 3 houses run, do Crimson Flower route. Why specifically Crimson Flower? Dorothea, I think she's pretty bad, honestly. I failed Crimson Flower Ironman right at the end, just treat Crimson Flower has a pretty tough endgame, even in hard mode. Then again, Blue Lion's final map on hard mode, that is very tough. That's a very scary final map. Like, even outside of an Ironman, the hard classic Blue Lion's final map, that is a hard map. Blue Lions suck. That's a terrible take. That is a terrible take, man. I am a Blue Lion through and through. I have the strongest cast, both gameplay-wise and character-wise. I mean, the last chapter. Okay. Yeah, I should clarify that one. Yeah, actually, so the thing is, I kind of like the final chapter, but it is really hard. The Deduan question. The Deduan question. Casper, Dorothea, Linhardt, and probably Hubert or Bernadette are not good for Ironman. Yeah, they really aren't. Like I'm saying, a lot of Black Eagle's units just are not good, which in its own way kind of gives you a challenge, I suppose. Just make Dorothea the dancer. She's actually pretty bad in offense anyway. I can't believe I've actually never really used a dancer in Three Houses. Even though they're pretty easy to get, I just never actually did it. It's kind of funny. I've never really used the Three Houses dancer. I've never really used it. The one time I've tried Three Houses Ironman was on Hard No New Game Plus Classic with Blue Lions. And I never lost it, but it wasn't getting that pretty. And here's the thing. What do you want to do in regards to DLC? I know the usual idea is no DLC, but here's the thing. There's certain classes you just can't get. I don't think those classes are necessarily broken, but they're just kind of locked out. 3DS is really dumb classes. It has really dumb endgame classes. Which is why I say that I'm kind of conflicted. I know to do DLC, but I really want my Dark Flyer, man. I really want that Dark Flyer. I think Crimson Flower is cool. Black Heels makes me want to sleep like Linhardt. Yeah, I don't know. That's the thing. I'm kind of torn on the DLC thing. Because I like my Dark Flyers, man. I need my Dark Flyer. I don't know much on Three Houses DLC because I'm poor. It adds a few classes that I think should just been in the vanilla game. Like, also you get War Cleric, what is the only final promoted class for an axe-wielding female unit. So, like, if you want to go... well, I guess you can also... axe infantry, I should say. Because, I mean, you could just make someone like Hilda like a Wyvern Lord or a General, but... DLC classes seem alright. Yeah, I want the DLC classes. I don't know if you would allow DLC characters like Yuri, Balthus. Well, Balthus kind of sucks. Happy or Constance. I don't know what the idea would be on that, but the classes I think should at the very least be allowed. Part of the noble houses, aka no relic weapons for you. Wait, does the newly added Euritza from Black Eagles Part 2 count? That's a good question, actually. Because the game just kind of gives it to you. The game just kind of gives you Euritza. He just joins you automatically. I think the DLC is interesting. I think the classes would be fine, but everything else is no-go. So you wouldn't allow Euritza. No sun on... Oh yeah, I get the grindy things. The grindy things are kind of broken. So I can agree to that. Blood for the Blood God. I like Euritza. So what I've heard a comparison of is Euritza sort of like if you had... Euritza's sort of like if you had Sedith available to you in Crimson Flower. Because you don't have Sedith available to you. It's sort of like a Sedith. And the thing is, Crimson Flower is kind of lacking for units. There's a lot of units you just can't recruit in Crimson Flower. You can't get Hilda like you can get in Blue Lions. You can't get the Church Member. Well, you can't get Sedith and Flame. You can't get them. You can only really get some of the staff. You can't get the actual church members. You're blocked out of them. Like I said, there's some units you just can't recruit. Gain distant counter from his Death Knight class mastery. Oh, that's true, he does. That is kind of broken. It's been a long time since I played Three Houses, so I might just be so rusty, I might just lose the run early on. Then again, I guess you could say the same thing about Shadows of Valencia. I don't expect to win a Shadows of Valencia Ironman. That game is not Ironman friendly at all. And just like the RNG issues, just I would not expect to win a Shadow's Shadow's of Luncheon one. Eloise, Manuela, Hanneman, and Shamir. I don't even really count Manuel and Hanneman because they're just so bad. I feel like a lot of units that show up as enemies under the Empire and the other routes should have been usable in Crimson Flower to make it more interesting. Yeah, I agree. Like Randall and Randolphus or whatever his name is, Randolph. Yeah, Randolph. And what's the lady's name? I don't remember what her name is. Make all of Alm's units Dread Fighters and pray. Oh jeez, yeah, that would be a hard one. Randolph OP. I would like if you could use Randolph and her name is Ladislava. I remember she had a weird name, Ladislava. Randolph and Ladislava. They should have been playable. But you know what? Golden Deer never got anyone unique to them until 3 Helps when they finally got who they should have gotten before, which I believe was what's his face? What's that guy's name? The older brother of Hilda. Was it like Hurst or something? I don't remember. Well, that's who you're stuck with from the Church of Ceres and Crimson Flower. Yeah, that is who you're stuck with. Yeah, they just have a really crappy cast. Wow. They really do need Yuritsa, honestly. Holst? Yeah, that guy. I don't think his name was Hurst. Holst, yeah, Holst. That guy. He never shows up. He does show up in 3 Hopes. It's like who you get for Golden Deer. He should have been in 3 Houses. There you go. Now please put a poll on your YouTube. I might do that. I might. I guess I should do that. Yeah. I could try that. I could try that, couldn't I? I ain't never played no 3 Hopes. The idea is that you get some units that are, I guess, you get new units for each house. Blue Lions gets Rodrigue, Crimson Flower gets Monica, and then Golden Deer gets Holst. The only hope I have is the hope that children will sell well. You know, I've never beaten Rev Ironman on Lunatic, but I do want to try it. I've gotten pretty far in it. Actually. But I've never quite beaten it. If I did Rev though, here's the thing. There is a special rule I'd add in. Where, because Rev is very stingy with money from chapter... It gives you literally 0 gold. Between chapter 9 and 19, I believe. So what I do is I give myself this one rule. I can go and do one like challenge map, one grind map between chapters. I limit myself at 1. So I can't just like grind a bunch of levels and stuff like that or money. But it's enough to keep you afloat. And it also helps you get some early supports that you kind of want to get earlier on rather than later on. The hope is that the children will sell well. Yeah, so that's the main thing with Rev for me, is that I would probably make that one little rule. Because that's just something I need to do. But that aside, I honestly kind of hope that would be the one that wins, honestly. Because that's the one I know by far the best out of these 3. I haven't played 3 Houses or Shadows of Luncha in like probably multiple years now. But I have played Rev just yesterday, so that should go to show that I at least know Rev a lot better than the other 2. Even though I've only beaten Rev once. That's the thing. You'll start to notice whenever I get to the point where I'm not as sure of what I'm doing. Once I hit like chapter 20, 21, stuff like that, or I haven't played that many times of, then you will start to notice. I'll be a lot more cautious and stuff like that. But before then, I think I know those maps pretty well. So I think I think that's what I do. And the thing is, I would actually probably try to use some units that people don't use in Rev. Like people are always like, oh, you know, Arthur and FE, they're so bad in Rev. They're not. In fact, Arthur's Paralog you can actually get, and it gives you a lot of money. Although it is a hard Paralog on Lunatic, but it actually does give you some much needed money. And what else? I might actually consider using Nyx, which is probably what people consider to be the worst unit in Rev. I think people usually consider Nyx to be the worst unit in Rev. Rev is fine, but you gotta make Corin a girl and S-rank Keaton. I'm not S-ranking Keaton. I'm not S-ranking Keaton, no. He can marry Camilla. I'm not marrying Keaton. It's not happening. Oh, you know what I gotta do? I promise creative. When I do Rev on my channel, when I do a Rev Ironman, I'm gonna make the funny Berserker Sakura build. I have to do Berserker Sakura. I said I would do it, and it's a fun build. It's a really funny build. It's a really stupid build, but it's really funny. It's so funny, man. Berserker Sakura. It's the stupidest thing ever, but it actually works. It's not optimal, but it is fun. It's by no means optimal, but it is fun. It's by no means optimal, but it is fun. Ain't Sakura the heal lady? Yeah, she is. But you can go. So the way you make her a fighter or a berserker is you go have Corin have a talent in as a fighter, and then you go and marry them off, and then once she's married to Corin, then you go and use the partner seal on her, which allows her to reclass into a fighter or a berserker, depending on what her promotion is. And by doing that, you can make her a fighter. And she's actually pretty good as a fighter. She's not the best fighter by any means, but she can actually use. She has about the same magic and strength growth at 50%, I believe. And this means that she can use the Killer Axe and the Bolt Axe. I know the Bolt Axe can't crit, so Bolt Axe Berserker is sometimes a bit of a meme, but it can double. Hand Axes can't double. Here, Berserker Sakura started making monkey noises. Well, you know, the funny thing is I got this idea originally from... Remember when Mengs did Conquest Randomize and he got Sakura to randomize into a fighter? It was then that I looked up what her actual growths were and stuff, and unironically, they're actually pretty good. Those growths are actually pretty good. Like, she actually is kind of good as a Berserker. I don't care what you do as long as you use Niles. Would I use Niles if I'm going to use Takumi? Unless Takumi dies. You get Niles pretty late. He's not a bad unit, but it's just like, why would you use anyone over Takumi? Like, you get him, he's like the first archer you get, and he's just so solid. I guess the one archer unit I might use is probably Midori because, well, she gives you money. What Midori does is just give you a bunch of money if you can train her up to a merchant, and no one else can really get to merchant easily besides like Mozu. Yeah, we could honestly the more I talk about it, the more I want to do Rev. We'll see what happens. But you got to use Naz because he's just like me for real. Kidnapped a child. Well, okay, Legault not even showed up yet. We need to take a break. I think so too. I think we need to take a break. I think we do. Yeah, it just feels very repetitive. It just feels very repetitive at this point. I need a change of pace. I need a change of pace. Is this the fake Resbesta? Wait, I don't think so. I don't think so. He'd just be spamming bulls. He's not spamming bulls. I don't see anything. Sounds like Rev is the choice. Don't need a poll. Are you guys okay with me not doing a poll? But Valencia, I do want to do it at some point. I do want to do Valencia. Valencia is on my list of things to do. I do want to do Valencia. It's not like Telius where I might never do it. Valencia is something that I do want to at least... We need to pull. So we got one person saying we don't need a pull, and another person saying we need a pull. Anyone who's lurking in the chat, please put FE... I don't know if I want to commit to FE4, though. Want to see Berserker Sakura? Looks like we got 2 votes for Rev, and 1 vote for Valencia. It's cool, but Rev is just way more interesting. And plus, that would give me some footage to actually work with to make like an edited video explaining why Rev isn't that bad. But I do want to make a lot of videos on that. So I think Rev might just be... You can do it a poll for if we are doing... Poll! Shall we do a poll? Poll. Do we do a poll? If someone votes no, then it's just like... Okay. So, most everyone's seeming to be in agreement of just doing Rev. No poll needed. I'm sure some people have left since then, but it seems like everyone who's currently here is just saying, yeah, just let's do Rev. I say do Rev. Okay, so even people that don't talk as much here, you know, are saying go for Rev. Okay, cool. I mean, I think that's actually a good idea. One, because I'm probably most hyped for it. I think there's not many people that like Rev. Yeah, Phil's saying go for Rev. Yeah, so everyone wants to see Rev, and that's cool. I want to show you guys Rev. I think there's actually a bit of like a demand for Rev, actually. I think there's a demand for Rev just in general in the community. It's just not a game that's a lot of people play because a lot of people just don't like it. And that just makes me want to play it all the more because I want to show people that Rev is fun. I want to show people how it can be fun. I literally know nothing about Rev and I want to see it. Then I am happy to show it to you. I am more than happy to show it to you. I want to show you guys Rev. Those of you who either haven't seen it and are curious to see it, those of you who like Rev, if there's anyone here who likes Rev besides me, and even those that don't like Rev, I want to see if I can change your mind on that. Or at least give you, maybe make you think that it's not as bad as you previously thought. Lynn isn't as bad as you think incoming. She didn't cost me this run because it was Dart who did. No, but, it gets a lot of what I feel is undue hate. But then again, each FE entry has their critics. I'm not gonna say that Rev doesn't have issues. It does have some issues, but I think a lot of issues that I hear people say, I don't hear all the issues that people say, but the ones that I usually do hear people say, I don't really get. I don't get, like, sure, you know, I've heard even, like, even a few people that are probably more staunch Rev supporters than me, and that's hard to do, will say that, like, the elevator map sucks. I've only played it once. I don't remember the elevator map. I do know that it's like a universally hated, and yeah, I probably won't like the elevator map just because no one really likes it. Even like very hardcore Rev defenders can't defend that map. That's how bad it is. I just don't like some of the maps and Fate's writing. Well, that's just Fate's writing being Fate's writing though. The Nomad Portrait Horse feet do look weird. Kinda, yeah, I kinda see that the more I look at it. Rev may suck, but it ain't 3-show. I do think even with some of the maps, they're not as bad as people think. There are some that are kinda stupid, like, for example, the map where you get Ryoma, that's a kinda dumb map. That map kinda sucks. It's just, because the gimmick actually throws you off a lot. I mean, you saw Mangs would lose units because he couldn't even tell that the unit was in range. And you could, to some extent, just say skill issue to Mangs, but I genuinely think that map design is just kind of weird. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. The writing in this games haven't been good since the Telius games. Heck, even in Radiant Dawn it wasn't good. Even in Radiant Dawn it wasn't good. The writing team has been on vacation since 2005, with the exception of Shadows of Valencia. That's the one thing that's really good for Shadows of Valencia, is that if we did a Shadows of Valencia Ironman, I probably wouldn't skip any of the cutscenes because they're just that good. Trisha is rude for making me kill all my guys to solo the game with Hicks. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I do want to show people like the snow map. Everyone hates the snow map, but I actually think it's pretty fun. Radiant Dawn started. Megs is just a terrible player. I mean, I do think that one map with like the firewall stuff is dumb. Even as a Rev defender, I think it's a dumb gimmick. It just kind of like throws off the movements and stuff, and it's really weird. Rain Dawn started fine, but finished poorly. I 100% agree with that. I 100% agree. I think it actually started out pretty good. I just finished very poorly. That's coming from someone who lauds over the Tellius games. So even someone who likes Tellius still thinks it's actually agrees with me on that. That's pretty amazing. All my homies hate the snow map. I'll try to talk you guys into why it's actually pretty fun, but not right now. When we get to that, then we'll do it. Let's see. Yeah, I think what we'll do is just you know, I might start the Rev run tomorrow. I know I don't usually stream when I'm on Sunday, but I might just do it because it's a new run and I'm actually pretty hyped for it. I might do 2 Rev streams in a row, back to back. I'll have Thrish, I will defend it, but I can tell BS apart from Skittish. And they play Fates and prep for this? Maybe so. Maybe so. I think I've got some good ideas. So the thing is, I got pretty far, but then I lost like a bunch of guys in the Valoria Paralog, which is a notoriously difficult paralog. The Valoria Paralog is very hard. It's very hard. If you try to actually getting Valoria is the hardest part of that. Keeping Valoria alive is the hardest part. Keeping your other guys alive isn't that hard, unless you get them stuck in too far. Then it's kind of a problem. But if you don't, and I probably want 2 flyers for that map. That's gonna be a little tricky. I find Camilla falls off pretty hard in Rev. Because she just gets really sucky levels for some weird reason. I don't know what her growths are, but they don't seem to be that good, other than I'm just having really bad luck with them. But yeah, I might do that. Anyway, I think it's enough of me rambling on. I've been rambling on for like 40 minutes now. I think it's time to just call it quits and say, okay, we're gonna be doing Rev tomorrow. I will get back to this run. I will get back to it, but for now, I think I should play something else. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for Rev.